Qued made the list of the National Trust's This Place Matters program last year. Virtually none of the finalists met the test of either being an architectural masterpiece or of particular significance to our national history. These were places, they were nominated because they mattered to the local community, and in many cases not on architectural grounds. I, for one, think that's a wonderful way for historic preservation to have evolved. These are places that matter to the local community, and therefore, by definition, they are places that are relevant to the local community. But our regulatory framework, our preservation philosophy, and our preservation education is still stuck largely in the past. We need to reestablish the relationship between why something is deemed worthy of historic designation and the rules we have in place to maintain its significance. If we are honest with ourselves, the sheer act of designation, placing significant strains on what can happen to a property in the future, does far more to remove the authenticity of the building than does some minor material substitution. Except for grand monuments, almost all buildings were built to evolve over time. In most cases, we are either precluding or severely restricting the ability for a building to do that in the name of authenticity. Does that mean I think we should remove the restrictions on what can happen to historically designated buildings? Absolutely not. What I think we should remove is our more than hypocritical concept of authenticity for the majority of properties we deem worthy of preservation. Today, we are designating properties not for their architectural grandeur or associative significance, but for their importance to the local community, and in many cases, as a tool to help a neighborhood have a say in how it changes over time. But our understanding of those issues is far more reliant on sociology, political science, psychology, urban planning, economics, and anthropology than it is on architectural history, materials conservation, or knowing the difference between a Queen Anne and a High Victorian. So if the nature of what kinds of places matter is naturally evolving to become more relevant, then our regulatory structure, our philosophy, and our education need to evolve as well.